Hello, here we are, BroadwayJoe.tv up at Joe Namath's camp, John Dockery and Joe Namath's camp. We're here with Mr. Dave Herman, as you know, a legendary lineman with the New York Jets, and it's the 40th year of the camp, amazingly.
Well, it is, and it's a great time to bring back old memories. And I'm talking about old memories of being on a football field. I'm still on a football field, but no shoulder pads or helmet.
And we were talking yesterday, I think the fans would like to know this, about back when you were playing, about some of your tougher opponents on one-to-one matchups.
Well, the one-to-one matchups, every opponent was, they're all tough. They wouldn't have been there in the first place. Some of them had the ideal skills. When it comes to playing against a guy like myself, could have been the New York Jets. With the passing game we had, number 12, the quarterback. It cranked them up. Let's put it this way: every time we went on the football field, we didn't play a team that was down. We played a team that was up mentally, ready to play the game.
Sure, ready to knock you off and ready to get after Joe.
That's right. And the challenge for me was to keep my guy on the line of scrimmage. And I wanted to be a running block. I mean, a guard that could block for the run as well as I could the pass. And and I think I did block the ball for the run. In fact, I know I did. But the primary focus we had with Joe back there as our quarterback was the passing game. And that right there in itself was the toughest thing when you're blocking somebody one-on-one, all right, without holding him.
Yeah. And you couldn't extend your hands, right?
Not really. If you got your hands out too far, you could get caught.
So it's you, John Schmidt, and then Winston on your right.
No, me, John Schmidt. I was on the right side.
Right.
John was the center. Right. And then we had Winston was on the left side.
That's right.
Winston and then Randy Rasmussen. All right, but for the two big games, the championship game and the Super Bowl, we had a rookie, Sam Walton, who was starting to make a lot of mental errors as the season wore on. And Coach Eubank came up to me and said, Dave, he said, I'm thinking about moving you out to tackle, for the championship game. Because, Sam is making some errors. We can't afford any errors in this game. I said, Coach, whatever it takes to win, I'm all for it. So I get in the meeting room, and they're getting ready to play the Oakland Raiders. And all of a sudden, it's Big Ike Lassiter playing defensive left end. And here's little Dave Herman at 255 pounds. Like I said, the limit for an offensive lineman back then was 250 pounds.
250 was the number?
Yeah, that was the number, yeah. They never enforced it, but they always wanted it that way.
Yeah.
It's an offensive guard. And so here I am out there, and Big Ike Lassiter about 295 pounds. And I look at Weedman and I said, I don't want the job anymore. So Dave, he said, you put your plan together and work at it this week, and I know you can do it. Well, I did. And I put my plan together. And how am I going to do it? I'm going to get right down the middle of him and make him go through me and not around me. Big Ike, 285 pounds, 280 pounds, whatever it was. Now I'm 255.
Yeah.
So, and besides that, we had that long-haired white shoe quarterback behind me that everybody wanted to get their hands on. And so, when we played the Oakland Raiders or any other team, they were up in their top game. And so I got out there, and you know what? I was nervous, but I was confident. And we got right down the middle of him the first play, and we went that way. And when I woke up, they told me what a great job Joe did. I was so happy to have been there. Didn't know what it is, but I was happy to have been there.
You guys took him that year,
yeah.
And obviously the rest is history.
Well, then we got ready, and all of a sudden we're going to play the Baltimore Colts. Now the guy's 6'8" and 320 pounds, Bubba Smith. So like where we are here at football camp, I mean, me working with the offensive linemen, the kids in high school and junior high school. It's nice to be able to tell them, what, size doesn't mean everything. You got to want to get it done, and there's ways of doing that. So you work at it and practice it. The harder you work, the better you do, and the better you do, the more fun you have. And that's the way we were. We're like this big kid playing out there, and it worked out that way for us. And we come back to champions of the
Show them that
right
ring.
there.
Show them that ring, baby.
You want to hear it? Let me tell you this. I'm an old farmer. I come from Eden, Ohio, a town of 415 people out in the northwestern corner of Ohio. And you know what? I ended up at Michigan State and then drafted by the Giants and the Jets, two different leagues back then. And I signed my contract with the Jets. And here I am in the Super Bowl, right? And how pleased that when we win the Super Bowl. But coming from that background, all of a sudden Coach Eubank comes up and gives us these rings. And I said, that really looks great. But I'm going to take it to a jeweler to find out if it's real or not. And I took it into Manhattan and took it to the jeweler, and he looked at it, my gosh, look at that ring. And I said, it's real, isn't it? He said, yeah, it's real. But Weed Eubank, the way he paid me to play the games was not quite the same way he paid for the ring.
We'll take a moment here. Today at camp, Mr. Herman's got a busy day, but we're going to talk to him again in a moment about Joe Namath and the teamwork that these two gentlemen had. So here we are today, BroadwayJoe.tv. We're going to sign off for a few moments, and we'll be right back at you. Thank you very much.